Hello everyone, welcome to KSR Data Vision. Myself SI Babu. Today I am going to explore about what is DAX Info View functions in Power BI. So as part of today's agenda, now I am going to explain about is this DAX Info View functions and how it is useful in our real time. Later we will explore a few of the important functions that will be helpful for Power BI developers. So let's jump into the Power BI desktop. So if you see, this is Power BI desktop. So here I created one POC customer churn analysis project. So in this actually we have a lot of tables. If you see, I have created measures table and there is one calculation group and there are some, I pulled COVID-19 data also, and I pulled Superstore data also. Then later I have some other data also. Let's jump into the data model. So here if you see in the data model, this is the data model. This is the bank churn fact project star schema model, and it is in the import mode if you observe. And this dim match summary, this and all, actually I pulled directly from fabric data sets. So it is here the storage mode is direct query mode. Here if you see the superstore data set is the also direct query mode. It is I pulled from my on-premises SQL server, and like this is one of the data set. It is I pulled from Power BI data sets from the fabric environment. It is also in the direct query mode. So first let's jump into the practicals. If we see here, we have a option called DAX query view. So click on this. So here if you click on this, let me close this. So if you click on this, here we have a command bar is there. So first I'll tell you why this DAX info function is came into the picture and what is the requirement. So here if you see, I have a lot of tables and a lot of measures and a lot of calculated. There is one date master table is also there. So if there is a requirement from my client or my team lead, so how many tables are presented in the current Power BI report file, and from where I got those tables, and what are the measures I written, and what is the measures formula, and if I created any row level security roles, how many row level security roles are created. So this and all if they need. Initially for that we are using a third party tools. Now the feature came up into the Power BI desktop by Microsoft people. So first we will see, we will write one function info.tables. So if I select info.tables and I can close the bracket, if I run, so let me expand this. Here if you see, there are some details are there: id, model id, name means this is the table name. The Power BI itself generated one id for this table, and the data category. Actually for this I didn't classify the data category, but this date master, it is taken automatically. It's a time data category. So here if you see, is there any table is hidden? Let's we cross verify, check image url. So where is the image url? Yeah, image url here. See, yes, is hidden, yes. Then this is the table storage id. So when it was modified, the structured modified time, then is it private table. So like this, some lineage view tag is there, some source lists, this and all here we can observe. So next let's write the info.measures. Now I want to see the how many measures in this Power BI file. So if I run this one, so if you see here, the id is given here, the table id. So let me clarify. I'll open one more query here. I'll tell you evaluate info dot tables. So let me run this. So if I run this, first let me go to query 1. Here what is this table number 2578? Here measures table 1 2578, total customers measure. So total customers measure, let's check the total customers measure. So for this I'll go to the visualization pane. Here I'll check this total customers. If you see count of bank churn fact customers id, here if I can see the same formula here it is displaying. So if you have 100 of measures, then it will show 100 measures the what is the formulas, and if you mentioned any description of the measure, it will appear here. So then it will show also format string, it is which format string it is defined. Is it the measure hidden, and what is the modified date, what is the structure modified date, and currently under which folder it is displaying. It is displaying under this bank project folder. So this is how you need to check the complete DAX measures details in the DAX query view. So next let's write the columns, info.columns. Now let's check info.columns. Let me run this query. So if I run, So here it is giving table id. In that table id, actually there were some certain default columns are there. You can ignore this. There were some this credit id, category id. So what is the this explicit data type, is that hidden, is unique, and what is the alignment, table detail, position. So what is the source column? So if you are pulling from suppose any SQL server or Google BigQuery, what is the exact source column? So and there were a lot of options are there. Is this available in MDX, and modified date time, refresh time? See here it is showing refresh time also. Like this you can check this info.columns. Now next let us check, is there any calculation group? Evaluate info.calculation groups. Yes, let me run this query. So if you see, already I have only one calculation group, so it is also coming from table id, this one. So 8288, let us check what is this 8288 table. So this is calculation group, the same whatever the we created calculation group, the Power BI itself considering as a table. So when it was modified, this and all it is showing. So next we can check the relationships, how the relationships is there. So evaluate, let me paste that query, let me run this. So here it is showing the relationships. Let us check id. This is the model id. Name, it is taking some name, is the relationship is active or not, type. Then let's drag to right side. Here from table, see here you can observe from table, from column id, from cardinality, to table, to column id, to cardinality. Let's check 644 to 12. So first let us see what is the 644. 644 is the bank churn and 12 is the active customer. Let us check. Keep remember bank churn fact and active customer dim. Bank churn fact and active customer churn. See, this is the relationship. Let us verify. So in the query 5, so it is showing 644, column id 661, from cardinality 2. So from table is 644. So what is the from table 644? 644 is the bank churn. So in the bank churn, what it is showing, cardinality is 2, and it is going to the 2 table id 12 and cardinality is 1. So 2 means I think I am suspecting it's a many, it is 1. So that's why it is showing many to 1. So then next the state, the relation, it is generating some relationship. Like this you can check this all the details in by using this relationship for view function. Then next finally we will check roles. So whatever the roles we are creating in the Power BI desktop, let me run this query. So here actually I created some RLS roles in the this desktop. It is displaying. So what is the role name? So if I given any description, it can show here. So what is the modified date and here. So this is how you need to use the DAX info view functions. I'm telling you, it is very helpful for a lot of tables. We have a lot of n number of measures. In that case, if client asks to get the what are the tables presented and what are the measures presented in the Power BI desktop file, this will be very helpful. Just simply if you want to, let's say here you can go, if you want to copy this, you can copy entire table, go to here, just simply click on enter data. So simply here paste. So give, this is the table full details, just simply load it. If you load it, then I think it's loading, let it be loaded. So 23 rows added. If I go to here, so table full details, see here. So from this you can build any report. These are the tables, this is the modified time, this is the structured modified time, like this is a data category. If you want, you can give a description. So if you are looking for where it was presented, there is a official documentation from Microsoft. So this is the URL. We will provide this URL in the description link, so you can go through this video. So here we have almost lot of DAX info view functions are there. I would say around 52 DAX info view functions are there in this. These are the commonly and widely used info view functions: info.tables, info.columns, and info.measures. And one more thing here you can remember, let me show you. So let me go to the report view, just because it's showing in a table format, I'll select table. So measures details, the table name. Info.Measures. Okay, now I'm clicking OK. See, the function info.measures cannot be used in this expression of a measure calculated or calculated. I think you wondered why it is throwing error here. See, if you read this documentation, they are clearly mentioned. Let me show that to you. They are clearly mentioned. See, one thing you cannot do with these functions is use them in the calculated tables, calculated columns and measures. This will show error if you try. So you should not see them in the DAX formula bar intelligence. Actually, this is trigger. Presently, we are seeing. That's why they edited the comment. The info functions will show in the DAX formula bar intelligence, but they may result in an error when used. So try to avoid these functions in the DAX formula. For you can use it in the DAX query view only. From here, you can copy whatever you want. You can go to visualization file and you can click on entry data. Later you can paste it and you can analyze it. So try to avoid these functions in the DAX formula bar. So a part of this, if you need any information, go to this DAX info view. So you click on this model view. So here also you will get the same information, how many calculation groups are there, so how many relationships are presented in this file, and what are the roles I created. See, these are the east role, France role. If you see east role, this is created on the SUPSTTB. So let me summarize this what today we discussed. So today we primarily focused on what is DAX info view functions in Power BI. I clearly explained what is the info view functions in the Power BI, why we will use, and what are the major functions we are currently using in our real time. So this is about DAX info view functions in Power BI. I hope you like this video. So please like, comment, share and subscribe to KSR Data Vision YouTube channel. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you all.